should be followed, even if it's arguably wrong. And it's interesting that you end up fighting this on the ground of stare decisis.
Protect the children.
And that's because nobody for 50 years has been willing to get up and make a straight-faced argument that you can derive Roe from the principle.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Thursday and I am on the schedule. Alright, so we're not here to talk about my schedule and keeping my goals, but yeah. As we know, a lot of great things with the Supreme Court today in New York City, so that was a victory. Big thumbs up for that. All articles will be linked down in the description box, and I just wanted to say thank you everybody for joining me here this evening. I do appreciate it. So let's just jump right on into it. This one was sent to me today, and it's titled, Massive Layoffs Hit One of Top U.S. Aluminum Plants Halting Operations. The U.S. top aluminum manufacturing plant has made massive cutbacks to its workforce, putting a halt to all operations for at least 9 months. The company said on Wednesday, citing an unprecedented rise in global energy prices, Century Aluminum in Kentucky announced they will be laying off 628 Hawesville, I may be butchering this, smelter employees starting August 5th. In fact, mass layoffs are happening nationwide as fears of an economic downturn continue to escalate. So, that's not good. One, for all the people that's going to lose their jobs. Two, for the aluminum products, it's going to affect canned goods, so be stocking up on your canned items now. Let's see. The other one, obviously the one with the Supreme Court today for New York. Elon Musk says he's worried about keeping Tesla out of bankruptcy. This is the richest man in the world, and if he's concerned, us little people better be very concerned. Musk says he's worried about keeping Tesla out of bankruptcy. Tesla faces billions of dollars in losses from its new plants, supply chain problems, and COVID lockdowns, enough for CEO Elon Musk to mention the possibility of bankruptcy in a recent interview. The past 2 years have been an absolute nightmare of supply chain interruptions, one thing after another, Musk said in an interview with Tesla owner group. We're not out of it yet. That's overwhelming. Our concern is how do we keep the factories operating so we can pay people and not go bankrupt. Musk engaged in hyperbole elsewhere in the interview, and he may have been doing so when mentioning the risk of bankruptcy. For example, he said that automakers in general desperately want to go bankrupt, which falls in the category of colorful language rather than strict financial analysis. But the company is coming to its ends of its most difficult quarter, financially speaking, in more than 2 years. So, we are seeing everything just going downwards. We had a business meeting today with some of the lender reps, and it is not looking promising for the housing market. I would not be in the process of purchasing a home right now. I would be considering, holding off, be wise with your money. Also, it came today from Amazon Prime. I did go ahead and pick up the Augustin Farms dehydrated shredded potatoes. For $8, you can't beat it. See, the bad thing is when I put up these links, after they sell so many, then it goes back up. So now it went back up to $15.99. But I mean, $15.99 is still a good deal for 25-year shelf life. So technically, hypothetically, I didn't want to eat this for 25 years. I didn't have to. Then this is still good. So you want to go long term. This isn't like something I'm just going to bust out and open tomorrow or next week or next month. This is something that's going for long term. I hope I never have to use it, but if I do need it, it's there. Like my daddy used to always say, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it than not have it. Wise words, Daddy. So, I keep saying about prepping now, getting food now, because the time is now. Food is not ever going to be any cheaper than what we're currently paying today. So get out there, get some extra food. What's the worst? What's the worst case scenario? You have extra food, right? Making sure if you can to get at least minimum constitutional silver. Constitutional silver is wonderful. I get questions all the time in regards to can I barter with it? You know, yeah, of course you can barter with it. It's money and you can redeem it for money. And I have some 1940, is it 3? Yeah, 43 mercury dime is worth about $4 uncirculated, and I do have quite a few of those. So just one dime back in the day in 1940 it was average 10 cents, right? And today it's worth about a little over $4. So absolutely pick up constitutional silver if you can. Obviously that is something that you want to wait for last resort if you're just new to starting out prepping. You know, don't care what everybody else is thinking about, you know, putting back food and supplies. And it doesn't even just go to food, it goes to your water. Do you have filtration devices? Do you have a backup plan in case you go to the tap one day and there is nothing coming out of it? Like here in California, we are in severe drought. Texas is in severe drought. I do know weather manipulation. It's called HARP. They control the weather. So none of this stuff that, you know, we're going through today is just normal. Let's just put it that way. I have to be very careful in the choice of words because, you know, YouTube is sensitive. I love YouTube. Yeah, so I'm filming with this different camera today. I just hope, you know, the quality is at least decent. I was working late. Working was busy today, and yeah, it was just really very chaotic day, and I was tired, but I was like, nope, I'm sticking to my schedule. So get out there. I'm sorry. Maybe just turn the volume. So, you know, just get out there seriously, people, and prep, and, you know, pick up extra food. They are saying a recession. Jerome Powell in his interview, you know, he's saying they're gonna crash it. They're gonna do it. I mean, we know it, but the question is, you know, is this a recession heading into a depression? You know, everything from the food to the energy to the housing to the inflation, it's being, like I keep saying, and I sound like a broken record, but we're being hit from every direction. Take this opportunity now. Pick you up some freeze-dried. You know, just go onto Amazon and keep checking August and Farms and going through all their different products, because the other night it was the shredded potatoes on sale for $8. The buttermilk pancake mix, it's still running around $10. I have so much of that stuff. I'll be eating pancakes for for a long time. Come on over, we can have pancakes together. So, you know, it's like just get what you can. You know, don't wait for the last minute. You know, just because there's food on the shelves today, that doesn't mean there's gonna be food on the shelves next week. We've seen how quickly all of this has escalated since the pandemic started in 2020. And a lot of people feel like they're in the twilight zone. A lot of people feel like they're, you know, in some nightmare that they're not waking up from. People's money is people are being hit in their wallet, and it's a sad thing. So I don't want to make this long. I just wanted to come on here, you know, and say it's a great victory for at least New York City. I mean, there is at least something positive today, right? So we gotta take what we can get at this point. You know, keep your head on a swivel. Crime and home invasion is up tremendously, and, you know, just keep doing what you can do with what you have. You know, food does add up, water does add up. You know, I was watching on Jeremiah Babe's channel earlier, and he was saying that he has a Berkey. I have a Berkey, haven't used it, but he was saying that the filters right now are hard to get. So if you have a Berkey, making sure that you have backup filters, right? Because if you don't have the filters for those, then they're pretty much rendered useless. It's just like the same thing with your firearms. If you don't have the ammunition for it, well, it's just, you know, it's rendered useless. So making sure, going through your preps and topping up and saying, okay, I have a checklist, this is what I need to do, this is what I'm short on, this is what I'm weak on, this is what I still need to do. I have holes in my preps, you know. Right now, I'm still focusing on canned fruits and long-term meats, and, you know, like I said, with this aluminum factory laying off a lot of workers, the time is now to get your canned foods in check, because don't keep waiting. Don't keep thinking that tomorrow and all this is going to turn around, because if anything, it's escalating, and we're only going to go into I'm saying we're heading for a real depression. A lot of people believe that. A lot of, financial advisors, economists really believe we're heading for a depression. So keep that in mind. Do what you can for your family, everyone. And again, I do appreciate all of your support here on this channel. And, I appreciate you all. You guys mean everything to me. You really do. And, I'm just thankful from the bottom of my heart that you continue to support this channel, because I'm just trying to get the, the word out, like so many other people, just to help people wake up. And I do believe a lot of people are waking up, and that's a great thing, because the more the people that are waking up, the better this world is going to become. So, keep God close in your heart, pray often, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. We're not guaranteed 1 minute on this planet. So love your loved ones, and until next time, take care, be well, and God bless.